Okay, good morning, everybody. Today we're going to talk about, a few of you sat through a class I did off the schedule for navigating the MLS, but we're going to go through this again because it's on the schedule. The class that I did before was just because a few of you got your MLS credentials at the same time, so I wanted to get you guys started on that so you could already do searches. But we're going to do the regular MLS class. And we're going to start by going to crmls.org on the internet. And when you get to crmls.org, you're going to click on login to the MLS, to your MLS. And then you're going to enter your username, which is your OC, whatever username is. Mine's different because I've been a realtor for a long time. And then it takes you to this page. Right now, all we need to know is go into the MLS, which is matrix, this button here, and it says MLS in that little corner of that button. So we're going to click on that. And it takes us to our dashboard within the MLS. And let's see, the first thing I want to do is cover this dashboard. And with this dashboard, yours might look a little bit different. You might have the search box on this side or down here. You can move it to wherever you want to. Every blue section is movable, so you can drag it and, you know, not that one. I guess not that first one, but all the other ones you can move around. This is just how I have it set, and I liked it this way, so I just kept it that way. This section up here, news and alerts, there's going to be messages from MLS, CRMLS about maybe there's changes coming up, or there's outages, or maybe there's support staffs on vacation or something. So you're going to have news and alerts there. And then under my favorite searches, this section is set up for you to save your favorite searches. And the way I use this is if you're farming an area or a few different areas, or you have an eye on a few different areas, you're gonna do a search. You're gonna search for the criteria and save it, and then have it so that it shows up as one of your favorites. And what this does, it saves the criteria, so you don't have to go in and do the search and type in the parameters for the search every time. You just click on that link, and it's gonna show you the saved search that you set up. And I'll show you guys that how to do that a little bit later. Down here we have external links. External links, these are different links to different like third-party websites or apps that you pay for with your MLS fees. Cloud CMA, you guys are familiar with that. We've talked about that. Realtor Property Resource, we've talked about that. There's a few other ones. Showing time, this is where if you have a listing, you can set up showing time for other agents to schedule showings of the property, and it shows up on a calendar, and they can just log in and select what time slot is available. And then, you know, there's other stuff here as it forms. So let's go on to this center section here. This is Market Watch. This you can customize it, and this is almost like the my favorite searches, except this one you can set up for a specific city or type of property, residential income, or residential lease. Right now I have it set up for residential, and you can click on customize. And when you customize it, let's see what I have set up for it. I have the city of Irvine. That's it, just any listings in the city of Irvine. Oh, in West Park. Okay, so let me go back. So what this is gonna do, every day it's gonna show me, if I have today selected, it's gonna show me any new listings that are coming soon that went on today, that's coming soon, any new listings that went active today, any price changes that happened today, any property that's back on the market today, any active under contract listings, so the same thing is pretty much same thing as pending or pending listing. Anything that closed today, anything that expired today, anything that canceled today, hold, or what's on today. Or I can change this to the past 3 days. Show me all the data for the past 3 days, or 7 days, I think is the longest it goes. But I want to log in here every day and know, is there a new listing in this neighborhood? Or in this city, or in this county, or whatever you have set up on here. I usually have it set up for income properties. So I want to know what income properties are on the market in Orange County that are 2+ units. And that's it. So that's what mine is set up for. So today, one pending, there's no new listings in Orange County that are 2+ units. And that's what I use that for. So, and then anyway, any listings you have or past sales or leases are gonna show up under my listings, you can make changes to them there. E-property watch, that's gonna be going away, so I'm not even gonna bother talking about that. On the right-hand side, under search, the search box, if somebody calls you and says, hi, I'm interested in getting some information on this property on 123 Main Street, you can just type in, and they don't know if it's for sale or for lease, but they think it's for sale, or they think it's for lease, but you're not sure. There's just a sign out, right? And it doesn't say for sale for lease, there's just a sign up. And let's say the property I use all the time is 32 Sutton, because that's one of the addresses I remember. So when you look up the property, you're gonna just do the street number and the street name, and that's it. And you're gonna click search. This is gonna show you anytime the property's been on the market, whether it's for lease or for sale. And if it's sold, it expired, canceled, anything, for any type of property, lease or for sale. So as you can see, it goes back all the way to, say, 2001.
So it'll go as far as it goes?
As far as anytime it's been in the MLS, it's gonna show it to you. Now, let me go back to the dashboard. Another way you can do this is if you know that the property is for sale, you can type the property address up here. So let's, numbers lock this off here. Only the street number and the street name, no lane, no parkway, no south, north, east, no number, just the street address, the number and the street name, and just hit enter. And it's only gonna show me anytime it's been on the market for sale. Not leases, just for sale. So that's the difference between the search bar up on top and the search section on the right over here, where on yours it might be on the left or whatever.
And there can't be any other 32 Suttons in California?
There can be, but it's gonna show you any 32 Sutton that's been on the MLS. There could be one in Irvine, there could be one in Ranch Santa Margarita.
So
It's gonna show you every time,
okay.
yeah.
So you gotta find the one that belongs, the one that you're looking for.
Yes. Let's see. So that's all I'm gonna talk about here. Let's go to settings. So we're gonna go up to where it says hello Carlos. On yours is probably gonna say hello, your name, right? And click on settings. And you're gonna go to my information. And under your information, you wanna make sure that everything is updated. You have the right email address, the office address, your website, everything. Make sure that everything is updated here. Header and footer, you can add your photo. CMA cover sheet. This is for the CMA that the MLS creates. It's not the cloud CMA cover sheet, because you can make a CMA through the MLS. It doesn't look as good. It's pretty generic. That's why I don't teach you guys a class on that. And then email signature. Any emails you send out are gonna have your signature. And then your one home. The one home is when you send out listings to your client, and it's gonna have your information on it. And so same thing, make sure that it's all the correct information. Let me go back to the dashboard. My matrix. So this first tab or button on the navigation here is my matrix. And there's a few different things here I wanted to cover. Save searches. Anytime you save a search, it's gonna show up here. And then when you save that search, and they clicking this button here will save it onto your favorite searches on the home screen. So this one is CVPPA new inventory. See that here? It's there. I have other saved searches that I have under saved searches that are not on my favorite searches. But they're saved because maybe, I don't know, you have a buyer that's looking at a particular area, you don't want to type in all the criteria every time. You can just go to save searches and click on it and then find the results for it. You don't have to type in all the information every time. So that's what's good about saved searches. Let's see, auto emails, it shows, this is where anybody that you have set up on automatic emails is gonna show up. And you can go in there and make changes to it. I don't have anybody set up, but I will after this class, and I'll come back to that. My listings, contacts, you can add contacts in here, your clients. Let's see. We're gonna go over to search. Search is where you're gonna do any type of search. This is like the main thing you're gonna use the MLS for, searches, right? So for residential for sale, you're gonna hover over residential and residential detail, or you can just click detail right there. Residential income, this is for rental properties, typically 2+ units. Sometimes people put like a house with a back house or an ADU, and that'll show up on here as well if they're rentals. And then residential lease, this is any property for rent or for lease. Residential, any land. You're gonna see some land in the MLS, but most of the land listings are gonna be, it could be on CoStar, which is a commercial website, if it's commercial land. But for residential, you'll find it here. But again, you might not find everything that's land related here. Manufactured park, this is like mobile homes. Commercial, you're gonna find some commercial listings here, but not just a small percentage of them. Most commercial listings are on CoStar or LoopNet. Those are commercial type of MLS websites. And you have to pay an additional fee for that. It's a totally different MLS. Disaster relief rental, I've never gotten into this. I mean, I don't know if there's anything in there now. Cross property search. If you do cross property search, it's like searching on that right search section. If you look for properties, it's gonna look for anything that was for lease, for sale, that's been sold, anything like that. So it doesn't just look for residential, it'll look for residential income, residential lease, commercial, everything. Open house, this is where you're gonna look for, let's say you wanted to send your client to some open houses this weekend. You can do an open house search, see what open houses are gonna be available this weekend, and then send them to your client, say, hey, here's some open houses you can visit, because I'm gonna be out of town, but I don't want you to miss out, so stop by and take a look at these places. You can also find broker previews. And broker previews are pretty much open houses for realtors. So it's an opportunity for realtors to see the property before they send their clients or show it to their clients. So if I have a new listing, I'm gonna do a broker's preview on Wednesday here in Irvine before I do my open house this weekend, so that agents can come and look at the property and decide, hey, this is good for my clients, I'm gonna bring them by this weekend, or I'm gonna start showing the property. But they get to see the house before the clients do. And sometimes you get people that walk into like an open house. Public record. I don't know, I guess tax record search, I never use that. I usually use Realist, which takes me to Realist. Realist tax, this is where you're gonna find tax records. So if you're looking to see who the owner of a property is, you can go to Realist tax and click on search here. Type in the property address. Let's see, let's do that one. See how, oh,
You forgot.
yeah, I forgot this is locked. Irvine. And I do search. And it tells me who the owners are. Tells me how many beds, baths, square footage, what the MLS price, sale price was, when it was sold to them, the square footage, lot size, year built, all that stuff. And then it tells you who sold it to them, when, all that good stuff. So that's tax records. All right, let's go back. Add edit is where you're gonna add a new listing. So if you're gonna list a property, you got the listing agreement signed, this is where you're gonna go to add a new listing. You're gonna go to add edit, and then down here, add new. And if this is for sale, you're gonna click residential. If it's a lease listing, you're gonna click on residential lease. And let's go to residential, just to show you. You have to select what county it's from. Let's do the same street that we've been doing. This is my listing I want to add. So I'm going to click on search. And what it does, it looks for the tax record information or assessor's information. And this is the AP number, that's the street address, that's correct. That's the best square footage. I'm just going to click on fill. And it's going to automatically auto-populate some information like county, parcel number, street address, things like that. If I didn't have this information, if they didn't have this information, I have to type this myself. But there's information on here. Let's see, land terms. See, it auto-populates certain information. But if you're gonna add a new listing, you're gonna have to go through this whole form filling adventure. So you're gonna go through this. Anything that's in yellow is required. And then you're gonna go to description. This is where you're gonna probably go to ChatGPT and type in the features of the property and say, write me a beautiful description for my listing. And it's gonna write a nice flowing description, but make sure you go through it and yeah, read it, because sometimes it'll add things that aren't true. And then there's certain things you can't put in here, certain words, like you can't say it's walking distance to this place, or it's steps to this place, because you're discriminating against disabled people. I didn't know that was discrimination until they said that, but you can't say this is a family neighborhood, quiet family neighborhood, because you're discriminating against single people. You can't say a single person's dream executive home, because you're discriminating against family people. You can't say this is a white neighborhood, because you're discriminating against everybody else. So there's certain things you can't say, right? Certain things you can't say. And then you're gonna go to features. So, I mean, you get what's going on here, right? You have to go through each one of these steps all the way to the end. And here, there's nothing that's in yellow that's required, but you have to go through as much as you can. And once you think you're done, and you know this, right? You click on validate, and it's gonna tell you everywhere that you missed. So like, I missed there, basics, I missed everything that's in red there. And then even when you think you're done and you're ready to submit it and go live, it's gonna tell you, oh, you missed some more spaces. You're like, damn it, thought I had everything. But anyway, this is how you add a new listing into the MLS. So let's go back to home. If you wanna do a search for another agent, you can go to agent roster, look up their name, and then find their contact information. For right now, we're just gonna go back to the search. So we're gonna do a basic property search. So I'm gonna go to search residential detail. And let's say I have a buyer that said, I'm looking for a property, so we're gonna select active, right? So we're looking for everything that's for sale, that means active, in Orange County. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Orange County, or you can select it from the list. And let's say they want Lake Forest. So we can look for Lake Forest on the list, or we can type it out. And they're looking for 4 bedrooms plus. If they get an extra bonus room or extra bedroom, that's great. And they can spend up to 1.8 million. So we're gonna say 1,800,000, and then minus. So 1.8 million or less. That minus means or less. And we want single family detached. So do we want it attached? No. That's gonna bring it down to 41 matches. And let's say the more criteria we add, the less results we're gonna get. So let's say now they want 2,000 plus square feet. Okay, now we're down to 35. Okay, we're getting there. Let's say 1.7. Let's see what comes up here. 1.5. I'm trying to like reduce the number of results here. Okay, so they don't want to pay more than 1.5. They want 4 bedrooms plus. They want 2,000 plus square feet. They want detached. And I don't know if this is gonna make a difference, but let's select single family residence. Oh, that didn't change. Okay, so this is the criteria that we're typically gonna use. How much can they buy? So you're gonna enter that number minus, so that number or less. We're gonna select the city and the county. We're gonna select how many bedrooms do you want. Bathrooms is irrelevant right now. Just find out how many results you have for that number of bedrooms, and then you can narrow it down after you look through them, with bathrooms, if there's too many. But maybe they want four bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, but there aren't any. There's only 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms in that neighborhood. That's what they're gonna have to buy, right, if there's nothing available. So that's why I don't like to add bathrooms to it. You just look for a number of bedrooms. And then sometimes they want a certain like size of square footage. So you say, like, if there's tons of homes there, say, is there like a minimum size that you'd like to live in? 2,000 plus, okay, cool. And some people know, some people don't know. But what I wanna do now is I wanna look at the results. Okay, so this is a summary of each one of the listings. It has the MLS number or ID. The status is active, that's what this column is. The type of home is single family detached, so SFR single family residence, D is detached. And then the street number, street address, street name, city, area within that city. And then type of sale. This is standard, notice of default, NOD is notice of default, but mostly you're gonna see standard. List price, and this L/C means list/close price. So when you see an active listing, it's gonna tell you what the list price is, but if you're looking for sold, this is gonna be the sold price, the closed price. So that's what that column is. It's either what the current price is or what it closed at. And then the next column is price per square foot. The next column is bedrooms/bathrooms. And with bathrooms, you have, see how there's 4 different numbers there? The first one is full bathrooms. Second one is 3/4 bathrooms. The third one is half bathrooms. And the last one is quarter bathrooms. So can you guys tell me what a full bathroom is?
A shower, a bathtub, and a toilet and a sink.
Yes. So a full bathroom has toilet, sink, shower, and bathtub. What about a 3/4 bath?
No bathtub.
Right. Shower, but no bathtub. And what about a half bathroom?
Just the sink and bathroom.
Yeah, toilet and sink. And then what about quarter bathroom?
No sink?
Just a sink,
Oh, just
Yeah,
the
just a
sink?
sink,
There's no
yeah.
toilet?
no toilet. Yeah, so it's like a washroom, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And then the next column, we're looking at square footage. And then the source. So the source is per the assessor. And different sources are gonna be public records, assessor, per the owner or the seller, or other source, or per the builder. So there's different sources. Most people are gonna just use per assessor. And then the next column is year built. And then this is per the assessor. And the next column is lot size, and it goes by square feet slash, here it says acre slash square feet, but it shows the opposite. It shows square feet slash acre size. And then DOM is days on market. They're supposed to change that to DAM, right? Days active on market or something. But DOM is days on market. And the first, you see how there's 2 numbers? I think we talked about this before. The first number is days on market under this contract. The second one could be a different number. And if it has a different number, that means it was on the market before. And it's gonna be a bigger number. And then, so it was on the market for, let's say, 150 days. But now with the new contract, it's on for 6 days. So that means with the previous contract, it was on the market for what, 144 days? Plus the new 6 days, does that make sense? So that equals to 150, so let's say it's 150 days and it expires, and you go back on the market now with the new contract. It's gonna show, tomorrow it'll show day 1, but it's gonna show /151.
Okay, so it's total.
And then day 2, 152. Yeah, so total days on the market, whether it's with this contract or not, but with the new contract, it's been on the market for 6 days.
So those are all just this new?
Yeah,
They all have
yeah,
the same
yeah.
number?
Except for
That one on
that
top.
one right here. Yeah, let's look at this one. So I like to talk about this because this tells a story when you click on the days on market. It tells you, let's go back to, this is 2025. 2024 is sold. So let's start here. April 2025, April 29th is when it went active. And then on May 20th, they dropped the price from that to that. And then on June 30th, they canceled it. It went from active to canceled. And then it went back to active again. So they have a new contract on July 1st. And then they canceled it on July 22nd. And then they went back active on July 31st. And then on October 5th, they dropped the price from 1.228 to 1.199. And then on October 13th, they went from active to hold. And then on October 14th, they went from hold to active. And then on the 14th again, they went from active to hold. And then on the 15th, they went from hold back to active. You guys see how this is a story
That's crazy, huh?
on what's going on with the listing? And it looks like it's been listed with the same agent. This is the agent ID. So it's been listed with the same agent. Sometimes you're gonna see this different from this because they listed with the new agent, but this has been the new agent throughout the whole process. Interesting, right?
Mhm.
And then this tells you, I think, when it was listed. That's what the date is there. And I think that's pretty much it here. So another thing we can do is we can look at the map. It'll show us where these listings are located around the map. So when looking at this, that's something you can show your client. And then if they say, we want to live within 1 mile of the 5 freeway, then you can do this. You can click the radius tool, start on the 5 freeway here, click and drag out. You see how it's like, you see the miles?
Mhm.
So there's none within 1 mile. So it's like, okay, let's go 2 miles. We want to live within 2 miles of the 5 freeway, right there. So then it'll only catch those listings there. But yeah, that'll be Lake Forest. The other side would be Laguna Woods, or Laguna Hills, but they want Lake Forest. So let's say this is what they want. They want Lake Forest, but within 2 miles of the 5 freeway. Well, that's what's available. And let's go back to results. And that narrows it down. Now let's click on one of these MLS IDs. This is just a summary of each listing, but if we click on the MLS ID, it's going to show us more information. It'll show us all the summary information, which is the address, the status, the price, bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, all this stuff here, and pictures. It'll give us pictures. You can either scroll through the pictures where it is, or you can click on the picture, and it'll blow it up, and you can scroll through that way. Or you can click on this little roll of pictures, and it'll show you everything. Just go straight to the picture that you want to see. Maybe you want to see how big the backyard is, so let's go straight there. That's not the backyard. Where's the back? Oh. Is there no yard here? Yeah, there you go. That's the front. Anyways, you guys get the picture. Yeah, was that a dumb pun? You guys get the picture? Okay. And then this is the description that you're gonna have ChatGPT write out for you, right? Based on the description of the property. And remember, agents write this or they have AI write it. So they're gonna try to make it sound like the best house in the world, right? Every time. If you scroll down a little bit, it's gonna tell you the area within Lake Forest and then subdivision. Subdivision is the woods. It'll show you what type of rooms are in the property, what type of air conditioning, heating, things like that. The laundry is in the garage. Any type of appliances that come with the home, dishwasher, disposal, gas range, microwave, so forth. Let's see. It tells you if there's an HOA, how much it is per month. Some of them are gonna have quarterly HOA. Some of them are gonna have 2 HOAs. Some of them are gonna have 3 HOAs. And it's gonna have the name and the phone number for each HOA. And then what the HOA amenities are. Keep scrolling down. Schools. Remember, agents are entering this information into the MLS. Sometimes they're not gonna tell you what schools, like there's no elementary school here. Sometimes they give you the wrong school. Sometimes they won't put anything at all. So you might have to do extra research on that. Let's keep going down. Private remarks, these remarks, so all of these listings get syndicated to all the real estate websites, like the Coldwell Banker website, the Redfin website, Zillow, the Remax website, like all the websites, right, that show properties for consumers. But they're not gonna have this information. This is for agents only in the MLS. And some of them tell you what to include with your offer. Make sure that you submit your offer by this date, or make sure that you include your offer plus proof of funds, plus pre-approval letter, plus whatever it is. Or some might say, like this one, any numerical statements regarding square footage, little disclaimers that doesn't really help, but it doesn't hurt either to add to it. And then if you scroll down, and there might be showing instructions, and here are the showing instructions. So please bring your clients to our open house, October 18th, 19th, 1 p.m. It doesn't say anything about showing other than that. It doesn't say please contact agent. Schedule showing here. So there's a super lockbox on the property. When you have your super E key activated, you can go and open this, and then you can schedule it through showing time. If they have showing time, that means that they're allowing scheduling through showing time. And down here, it shows who the listing agent is, what brokers they belong to, or they're working with, and then their contact information, phone number, email. And there's different types of displays. This one is a 360 property view. There's, let's see, agent, we just did the agent 1 line. Let's do the agent short. Agent short will show you a few different listings, but they're narrowed down to certain information. There's the customer short. This is like if you're gonna print this out for a customer, for a client, and it's not gonna have any information of any of the listing agent's information. It'll just have your information on here. And then sometimes, like when you're gonna show properties, I would print the customer full for each one of these. So that way they can write notes on it, right? You give them a printout of it, it's got your information at the bottom when they print it out. And again, they either like it or they don't like it, they can write notes on it. And let's see, another way you can do a search, let's go back to search. You can do it by like radius. So let's say I want everything active. Let's say my mom lives at 32 Sutton. I'm just gonna keep using that address because that's the one I know. And let's say my mom lives there and I want to buy a house within 1 mile of my mom. And so here it's set up within 1 mile, and you can do within 5 miles. Let's say I want to live within 5 miles of my mom. I don't want to live too close because, you know, she'll be over all the time. So within 5 miles, I don't have to do anything else except for I want homes that are 3 bedrooms, 3 to 4 bedrooms. To 4 bedrooms.
3 plus, or would you just do?
And then I only want 3 to 4, 3 minimum, 4 maximum.
Oh, okay.
And then my price is 1,500 minus. There's no way there's that many. They're 1.5 or less. Let's make the area smaller. Let's say 3 miles. 66 homes. Jeez.
Wow, it's a lot.
Let's say 1.25.
None.
Okay, so I went
There's
too
a dirty
low.
one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it changed.
Okay. So this is how many homes are around my mom's house, which is there, right? And I go to the map and it's gonna show us where they're located. It already made that circle for us. And then let's say, you know, let's make that smaller. Let's say I wanna live closer to her. Let's say 2 miles. Just click it and drag it until it says 2 miles, which is there. And now it's only gonna show me those listings. So this is another way of doing search. Or let's say you just wanna live in this little neighborhood, right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to select the polygon tool. I'm gonna say I want from here. I just wanna buy in this neighborhood because I love this neighborhood. It has 3 parks and I like to go to the park, I don't know. And I'm gonna get rid of this over here.
Is that your mom's house?
Yeah, that's
Red
my
dot?
mom's house. I'm gonna delete the shape. Because it had the whole radius. So now I only wanna search in here, but there's no homes for sale in here.
What's that
So-
green one? Is that?
Oh, yeah, there is a home for sale. Just popped up. So that's the house I wanna buy. So there's that radius around the property address, or there's a little, you can do a polygon search for a particular neighborhood. Or you can do like the same thing for work. I wanna live within 5 miles from work. You could type in your work address up there. So let's go back to criteria. And let's say what we wanna live close to 3500 Barranca Parkway. Oh, it's not. How is this number wrong? Irvine. I want to live 5 miles from the office. There we go, results. Well, let's look at the map.
Wow.
That's 5 miles from the office. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Any questions on this? No, we talked about the different types of reports, the full, agent full, customer full, all that. Now let's say we want to email this to your client. So let's go to results. And I don't want to email all of them, but I went through them and I like these. So I want to email these to my client, just those. I select the ones I want to send. I just click on email here at the bottom. Type in the client's email address. client@gmail.com. And then you can send yourself a copy just so you know what you sent them. And then say homes within 5 miles from work. Whatever it is, right? And then blah, blah, blah. Here's some homes that I found that are within 5 miles from your work, from your job. Contact me if you'd like to see any of them before they sell. And then you hit send, right? I'm not gonna hit send, but you can hit send. Or that's one thing you could do. Another thing you could do is maybe I wanna save the search. I'm not saving the listings, I'm saving the criteria that I saved, that I set up, right? So this is what I'm gonna be saving. This, the 5 miles from the office, under 1.25, 3 to 4 bedrooms. So when I go to results, I wanna save the search. We're gonna say new save search, to the left. And I'm gonna call this one 5 miles from work. But you can name it whatever you want for your client, right? And I wanna include this on my favorite searches on the homepage. So I'm gonna say, okay, save it there too. So I'm gonna click on save. And I go to the homepage. And there it is, 5 miles from work. I don't have to type in the criteria, I just click there and it's gonna show me the results. And this is gonna change every day, so it's gonna be updated every time I click on it. But I can also find it, like I said, let's say I wanna make changes to the save search. I can go to my matrix, save searches. There it is, 5 miles from work. criteria, I can change it. I could say I want 1.2 because I don't know, I just want a better house or a better price. And then click on save. Now it's gonna show me everything that's under 1.2 and I'm gonna save it. Then save here and then we're good. Now, let's say I want to set up my client on an auto email. So instead of me just saving the search, let me go to that search here. I'm gonna go to save, new auto email. What I'm doing here is, again, I'm saving the criteria in the auto email so that the system knows that anytime there's a listing within this criteria, I want you to email my client. So the first email is gonna have all of these listings. And then any other email that's sent out is gonna have any new listing. It's not gonna show any of these. The next email will show if a listing came up tomorrow within this criteria, it's gonna send them that listing. If there was a price change on any of these, it's gonna send in that listing saying, hey, there was a price change on one of these. If there was one that fell out of escrow that's back on the market now, it's gonna say, hey, this one's back on the market. It's only gonna email the client when there's something new.
And you get a copy because you CC'd you?
Well, yeah, you're gonna CC yourself here. You have to create the contact. So you click on create contact, first name, last name, email is all that's required. And let's say I already have Cecilia, I'm gonna send it to Cecilia. And then here, again, homes for sale within 5 miles from work. And then this is instructions on what they have to do when they receive the automatic email. And then you scroll down, it's automatically defaulted to send an email every morning. And it's gonna send an email every morning whether there's a new listing or not. That could be pretty annoying for your client if they get an email with nothing in it. So what you wanna do is change it to as soon as possible. That way, they receive the first email. And what your client has to do is when they receive that email, they have to create an account with One Home. So when they click on the link to see the properties, it's gonna say, do you wanna create an account? Yes. They create an account and that activates the automatic email. If they don't do that, they're not gonna receive the automatic emails. So when they create their account, and you click on ASAP, they're gonna receive an email anytime there's a new listing or a change in price or a change in status back to active on a listing that meets their criteria. And then you click on save, and then it's gonna send out the first email. It doesn't send it out right away, I don't know why. It'll send it out within the first half hour or something. But it probably has a queue of people setting people up, a queue of emails going out. That's what my guess is. But let's see, any questions on it, on any of this? You guys are really smart. What about at home? Anybody have any questions? Oh, okay.
I guess you have a good teacher.
Thank you. I think that's it then. As far as like what you need to search, this is pretty much what you need to search. You're mainly gonna go to, for those of you that have your laptops open, I want you to do a search from scratch. I want you to find, can I borrow your pen?
Yeah.
I'm gonna write the criteria here so I don't forget. I have a buyer. My buyer is looking for homes for sale in the city of Tustin. And they could spend up to 1.3 million. And they're looking for 3 bedrooms plus, so minimum 3 bedrooms and up to however many bedrooms they get for that price. And they want single family detached.
Is it 1.2 million?
1.3. And that's it. Tustin, 1.3 or less, 3 bedrooms or more, single family detached. Anywhere in Tustin, they don't care where, they just want anywhere in Tustin. Let me know when you guys complete the search.
You say single family house?
Single family detached, yes. It's a lot of clicking, Sonia.
I know. I don't know what my
What is
dad's
she doing?
thinking. Just has more testing.
It should have tested.
Doesn't say testing. This is not testing.
Keep going down the list. It's in alphabetical order.
Oh.
Oh, that's what you were doing.
Right.
You can type in the word tested in there too. You don't have to click it on the list.
That's what you-
So Tustin, 1.3 or less, 3+ bedrooms, single family detached.
I only have two.
2. What about you guys?
He's looking for the detached, property attached, you know.
Why didn't put the detached?
Was it single
Because
family residence?
Yes, detached.
You really want to detach, everybody want that.
I don't want neighbors to hear my wall through my walls.
1.3 million.
Oh, nice. My brother.
I don't know if there's any results or not.
There's no results on mine, but I don't know if it.
Okay, let's not do
That's so
detached.
much.
Just leave single family. Don't do detached. That I guess that's gonna get rid of too much. So just single family residence. Unattached,
Mine
detached.
erased everything.
Yeah, mine too.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Yeah, I thought.
So a single family and then 1.3 mile, the million
1.3 million or less.
on this.
Did you write that down? Or-
1300000.
That's kind of important.
No commas, no decimals, no dollar signs.
That's why.
22. 22.
22 results.
Wait, I need to put Orange County
Orange
because I have.
County Tasky, right?
Yes.
And
Once you guys all have your results, I'm gonna do the search to see what comes up.
Okay, I didn't get any.
so we do the Commission and the active. Oh, those are.
No, just active.
You go when they have like the.
But I like where you're thinking in the coming soon, when to get ready for it. But right now, let's just do active just for simplicity.
Orange County, Tustin, no detach.
No, just leave that blank.
Yeah, leave it blank.
Yeah.
Still got 3 inches.
How
You
many?
want single family, right?
Single family.
Orange County.
How many?
3.
3? She got 3, you got 22.
Let's see.
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yes.
Okay. So we got 2 people that got 3.
That's
Anybody else?
quite a lot. Maybe something is missing.
Okay. I'm gonna go through it now to see what you guys missed. Okay, active. Single family residence. Justin. 1.3 or less. And then 3 bedrooms plus. 3 matches.
Much.
Carlos, I have a question. If I
Yes.
wanna do the detached, where I need to look for?
You're gonna scroll down here on the left, and it says
Yes.
property attached. No,
Oh, okay. Thank you.
that means detached. I don't know why they do that. They should just say attached or detached.
I
Give the option,
know.
right? Yeah,
It's so confusing. Thank you.
you're welcome.
You know, what's so weird, I didn't have active or a single family and I had 3. And then when I clicked on those, it went to 0.
You did something wrong.
I know,
You didn't do the minus on the price?
I did,
Did you do the plus on the bedrooms? After
No.
3 plus?
3 plus, no, I didn't do the 3 plus. I
Yeah,
did
so,
3, but not.
yeah, that's why I wanted to show you guys what I did here. I'm gonna do another one. Let's do another one here. We're gonna look for, I wanna look for sold properties. Okay, and this is not, we're looking for a buyer, we're looking for maybe, we're just gonna do a search for sold properties. We're gonna do sold properties in the city of Irvine and Woodbury. And you guys know where you can find Woodbury, you're gonna find it down here in this MLS area. So when you select Irvine up here, you're gonna, down here, you're gonna look for Woodbury, okay? We didn't talk about that, but I'm telling you now. And then we want everything that's sold in the past. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. Oh, this is good, because now we're adding more to the, let me show you guys this first before we do that. So if I'm looking for closed, it automatically defaults to 0 to 180 days. But I want you guys to look for the last 30 days. So I want 0 to 30 days. Okay? Or another way you can do this is you can put a date. So instead of 0 to 30, you could say, I want everything that's sold from 9/1/2025 plus, from September 1st to now. You can do it this way.
It should give you the same results.
Well, no, because it's gonna be more than 30 days.
Oh, okay.
But let's say I wanted to look for anything that's sold from September 1st to now, this is what I would type in. Or, I don't know how many days that is, that's 30 plus, what is it, 23? So 53 days. So let's say, if we want to do the same thing, we could do 0 to 53, and it's gonna show us everything that's sold from September 1st to now. Because that's 53 days back. So, that makes sense? Okay, so now, we're looking for everything that's sold in the last 30 days in Irvine, in
0 to 30.
0 to 30, in Woodbury. Everything that's 2 bedrooms.
Residential,
Everything,
everything.
yeah, not just residential or condos, just everything. I'm trying to make it as easy for you guys as possible, so we can come up with the same number. And then the next search will narrow down even
How
more.
much?
I don't know yet,
Oh,
no price. Just sold in the last 30 days in Irvine, Woodbury,
I got 2.
2 bedrooms?
Yeah. So did you say MLS area,
Yeah,
Woodbury?
yes.
Oh, okay.
So much, I don't know.
something is.
Good thing we're doing this, right? So you guys can get better at your searching. Because we'll leave here and you guys say, oh yeah, we got it, we understand. But once we do it, afterwards, I'm glad that we're doing this now so you guys can practice and see where you missed it. Okay, I'm gonna clear this and I'm gonna do the search myself. Anybody have a number?
I had 0.
0? Anybody at home have a different number? Okay,
I
let's do
got
0.
1.
You got 1?
Mhm.
Okay, let's do. I got 1.
What did I do?
What did you guys miss?
Oh, no, what did I miss? 2, the price, let's see, 1.2,
I didn't do a price.
Oh, I left my price up there. Oh, okay, let me delete.
Yeah, when you do a search, clear the search on the bottom left to do a new search. So I said last 30 days that sold in Irvine, Woodbury, 2 bedrooms, only 2 bedrooms.
Well, I still got two.
Okay, the sold that we closed.
Yes,
So let's see,
how many?
no price, 3 bedroom plus.
No, just 2 bedrooms.
I have two.
How do you guys have 2?
Two,
I don't know.
okay, and then no price.
Look, so if you do clear, go back to criteria and then clear the search on the bottom left corner. Oh, because you have single family. I didn't say single family.
Oh,
So if you're gonna do a new search, clear the search first because it's gonna leave some of the criteria from the previous search. So now you should have 1.
Yeah, but it's condo.
It doesn't matter. I just said any, not single family, not condo, just any.
Yeah, you gotta be really careful what you click.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got one match now.
you got 1 match, okay. Let's do one more search. I have a buyer that's looking in Huntington Beach. And they wanna live within 1 mile of PCH. Let's say within 1 mile of PCH and Beach Boulevard.
How you can do
I
that?
know.
Remember how you do the circle? You start with the circle on the map and you click in the middle of PCH and the Pacific Coast Highway
Okay,
and you go out, you drag and make the circle. Here, let me show you. If you want a specific street, like I just said, within, let's say I start here. I'm gonna pick the circle, and say this is PCH and this is the Beach Boulevard. I'm gonna start here with the circle and go out. Oh, that's not the circle, sorry. Pick the circle, the radius tool. I'm gonna click here in the corner. And then drag it out 1 mile. So it says 1. Right there. So start your circle from the corner of PCH and Beach Boulevard. Okay. I'm trying to make it tricky for you guys, just to you know see what happens. I haven't done the search, but so Huntington Beach, start your circle 1 radius from PCH and Beach Boulevard, and just anything that's active. I don't care what the price is, just do the search in Huntington Beach.
you have to find a map for that.
You click on map.
Oh, there it is. I
So-
thought it was right here.
So this is a bit tricky because what you first have to do is select,
So
The city.
PCH is 1, right?
I'm sorry,
1
1 what?
PCH,
PCH is 1, yes.
and then what's the other one?
Beach
39?
Boulevard.
Beach Boulevard.
So the first thing you need to do is select the city within the criteria page. Right? And then whatever else you're gonna select. I want everything that's active in Huntington Beach. And then 1 mile from PCH and, which is the 1, and Beach Boulevard. My Young, do you have it yet?
Hey, Carlos, I have a problem. So I click the Huntington Beach, then I click the
Yes.
map. The map does not show near the Huntington Beach at all. It don't shows like a whole the United
Okay,
States.
what you could do is on the map, right here, type in Huntington Beach, California, and it will jump to Huntington Beach.
All right.
God, you guys are gonna be experts after this, every which way.
Okay, out the circle.
Okay, cool. 1 mile,
Yeah.
any listings?
Oh, there's beach. Oh, okay. Oh, yay. Oh, no.
There's no listings, huh?
Did you say 1 mile?
Within 1 mile of PCH and Beach Boulevard.
Okay. Nice if they would cooperate. Circle.
There's gotta be something for sale there.
Yeah, I
Nothing?
know, huh?
If there's nothing there, I'll search it, then we'll go 2 miles, but
My circle's not working. I mean, I'm on the spot, but like I can't get.
you gotta click and drag it.
Oh,
And as you drag it out, you'll see the number change. Okay, while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna also go in and let's see, the beach, active. And that's all we need from this page, and then I'm gonna go to the map. And there's a third, yeah, Beach Boulevard, and yeah, there's a lot of them. So what I'm gonna do, here's Beach Boulevard, and here's the one, which is PCH. And I'm gonna click the radius tool, and I'm gonna start here where they connect. I'm gonna drag it out 1 mile. And my result is how many? 14. Wait, results. 14. Anybody get anything different? This
Hey,
is fun.
Carlos, how can I deselect the map, the round?
You can click on the center or highlight over it and click on delete shape.
Okay, thank you.
it defaulted to California one. I tried to put in PCH.
I would not type it in there.
No.
I would just do it on the map.
Okay, how do you drag that circle?
I don't know what you have over here, but you should clear the map. And then start from scratch. Anytime you do a new search, clear the map. You're gonna click up here, Ferb,
Okay,
and then when you select that, you're gonna click 1 time in the corner that you wanna start from, and then drag it out, holding down the button, and then look at the number as it changes until you get to 1 mile. Did anybody at home get 14 listings?
if you want, I got a lot.
If it went active,
Yes. The only search was Huntington Beach, active, within 1 mile of the one in Beach Boulevard, which shows 1 and 39. Beach Boulevard is
Oh,
Highway
okay.
39,
oh,
and PCH is the one on the map.
I can't find beach.
If you zoom
I got it,
into it,
but I forgot how to get the circle.
PCH is the one, Highway
Yeah, I
1.
know, but I can't find beach.
It's 39. So is that,
Oh, it's that way?
yeah, Beach Boulevard is Highway 39.
Oh, it's.
Yeah.
I need my glasses.
So I got a lot, probably I make a mistake.
How many?
Yes. So you guys didn't put the price?
No, there's no
There's
price.
no price.
You did 1 mile?
Yeah.
Carlos, how do we?
Did
get
you
the
type in
circle
Huntington
again?
Beach? Select Huntington Beach,
How do we get the circle? Draw,
up there, click
draw
once,
radius, okay, well,
the circle,
oh. Oh,
no, right here, the circle is the second one.
this one,
Yeah.
okay.
And then you're gonna go down to PCH, and so the corner down there. And click and drag. You have to hold it and drag it out, there, yeah, keep going till
I
you see.
got 14.
Okay, perfect.
So it's more than.
Yeah, that's more than 1 mile. Let's see. We still got 38. Oh, you have to, is it not selected here? I need to reach. It is selected.
Mhm.
If they wanna go out towards the water.
Yeah, there's no listings in the water.
With their circle.
154. Did you do regular search? Like right here? Or did you do,
Mhm.
let's see, maybe there's more cities selected. I don't know you got that many. It's clear. Make it active. Oops, this is not one. Two. Let me see that. And then zoom into it.
I have 42 results.
42. What did I do different from you guys?
The right way.
You got 11, so I think it's not, oh, it's not centered. I think this is gonna be right here. $14. Okay, let's see. Zoom into it. So click on here. And then drag it. Oh, you're not even at the one at the corner. It should be from the corner right here. So let's clear this. We're gonna make a circle, starting from here. We're gonna go out 1 mile. Trying to make you guys experts, that's why we're. How many is that? 14.
Come on. Like, can the circle go into the water like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
You got 10. How did you get 10?
Mhm.
Yeah, let's
Is it not right?
do
on
the
this
shape one more
side?
time. So I'm gonna start from here. Go up. Mile. 14. I think it's just from the exact spot. I think I just went too exact here for you guys, but
Okay.
so around 14. If you guys get a little bit more, it's probably because you're not centered on the very corner. I went specific on the corner, but just to get you guys practicing different types of searches, right?
That's cool.
Do you guys think you could do like a basic search
Or what, another one?
on
like
your own?
this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you get a call from a buyer and they're saying, hey, I want to buy a property in the city of Fountain Valley, 3-bedroom condo, up to 1.2, you guys can find it?
Let's try.
Okay, so it was Fountain Valley condo, 1.2. Did I say 3 bedrooms,
Yes.
3 beds?
How much?
1.2, up to 1.2.
3 bedroom?
3 bedrooms, yes.
Single?
Condo. Whenever someone gets results, let me know.
Found Valley condominium, 1.2. Or less. 0.
See, that's the thing people forget. When someone says 1.2, the agent just types in 1.2 million. You have to remember to say or less.
I did, and
No,
I
yeah.
got 0.
I did.
Okay,
But I can't find the condo. I'm just
0
looking.
results?
I got 0.
You got 0?
Oh,
Or just erased it.
Fountain Valley.
Oh, you got 0 too.
You got 0?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, it's 3 bedrooms. Do 2 bedrooms. Let's see what comes up for 2 bedrooms. So I got 1 match. We're doing two bedrooms because there was no 3.
One match.
1 match? You got it? Okay. I'm not showing you guys what the search I did was, so that way you guys can do it.
The city is at the phone.
Fountain Valley.
I got 3.
You got 3?
How many you got?
I got 1. 2
Two
bedrooms?
bedroom.
2 bedrooms.
Yeah, 2 bedroom, 1 condo, 1 town.
No, just condos.
Yeah, but
I have one.
Okay,
I'm
good.
the only one.
1.2 million.
1.2 million or less. See, if you guys go to the training that the MLS provides or the Orange County Realtors, you guys are gonna do these practice.
Oh, they do
searches.
that?
They're just,
in the class?
no, they don't
Oh.
do this. They're just you're gonna be in there for 4 hours or whatever it is, and they're gonna go through all this stuff. But you don't get to do the practice like we're
Wow.
doing here.
This is important.
Yeah. I would still recommend that if you can, take the class over there, because I'm sure they're gonna teach you all sorts of stuff, but this is the most important thing, I think, of using the MLS.
Because if you don't do it, then you don't really
Yeah.
get it, yeah,
Yeah, but also we can figure out what you did wrong in your search,
sure.
right? If you can't find the search, let's say I'm a client and I call you and you're like, oh, there's no listings. And then they're like, well, I see them on Zillow, why can't you find them?
Right, and then you,
Then yeah, you look like you don't know what you're doing. So I wanna make sure that when I give you the criteria and you don't get the right results, I want you to know why. Like, what didn't I do or what did I do extra that I should have done, right? So that way you know how to fix it.
Hey, Carlos, sorry. Can you show me again about how you got the result of 1?
I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you in a minute, but I want to make sure that everybody's done with their search.
Thank you.
You're done with your search? You got 3?
I got 1.
1?
1
Okay.
condo
I
and
don't
2
know.
You go, okay, we all got 1. So this is what I did. I said active,
Active
condo,
condo.
Orange County, Fountain Valley, 2 bedrooms, and then 1.2 million or less, minus sign.
Minus sign.
That's it, nothing else is filled out.
Oh, I got 1. Oh, I know. I didn't do the minus, I think.
And that's exactly why I want to emphasize on that. And that's why I said that if someone tells you this is how much I can purchase, or I qualify for, whenever you do a search, you're gonna do that price minus. So anything that price or less. Don't forget to put that minus sign. That's important because you might not find anything that's exactly 1.2 million, but you might find something that's 1.199000, right? So anything 1.2 or less. Okay, we're gonna end it there, and then you guys can practice, just write down, what I like to do is I like to just tell myself, okay, I have a buyer that just called, they're looking for a property in Orange, they want 3 bedrooms, single family, and they qualify for this much. And I write down the criteria, like if I'm on the phone with them, and then I do the search. And then let's see if I got my search right. So I like to practice that way, just to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. So maybe that'll work for you guys. Or you can work with each other, right? Say, hey, can you find me, looking for this, and that? And just work with each other and email it to each other. Practice, you know what? Practice emailing yourself. I know that you guys all have multiple email addresses. Email yourself some listings to one of your other email addresses, just so you can see what the buyer sees when you send them the email. Or set yourself up on an automatic email, so you can see what the buyer sees when you set them up on an automatic email. Anyway, we're gonna end it there.
Thank you. That was
Yeah.
good, yeah.
Thank you. Have a
You're
great
welcome.
day.
Is it still 28% of your income or double your?
28%
to
of your income.
qualify? For example, you're saying 1.2 million and minus.
Mhm.
So I have to qualify that person.
Well, you wanna make sure they're pre-approved, so you wanna have them talk to a loan officer. Because if they just tell you that I'm looking for 1.2 million, that you're gonna ask them, are you paying cash or are you pre-approved for that amount? And sometimes they'll say, I'm gonna pay cash.
Well, before you go to loan officer, you have to, calculate
No,
that.
no, that's the loan officer's job. That's not your job. Your job is to find them and sell them a house. Your job is not to figure out their finances or if they're approved. That's why you send it to a loan officer, let them do their job. And then they come back to you to find them the property.
So if I come to you, I said, I wanna buy a house, you are like, okay, go see the loan officer?
No, first I'll say, are you planning on buying cash? No, I'm gonna get a loan. Or, a loan, are you pre-approved? No, okay, well, first we have to see what your purchase power is. Instead of like, we have to see how much you can afford, because that doesn't sound as nice. But we have to know what your purchase power is, so that way we can find properties that match your, what your purchase power is pretty much.
Mhm.
And then, so that way we have a better idea of, what to look for you. And then you ask them, do you have a loan officer you're working with?
Or do we have a loan officer you're working with?
Yes, we have some people that you can refer them to.
Can you send me the?
Yeah. But if you ask them, are you working with a loan officer? No, and then say, would you like me to recommend some to you? Sure, and then you email them the information. Or if they say they're already working with a loan officer, say, okay, have them email me your pre-approval. And then I also need your proof of funds that shows that you have money in the bank. Because when we're ready to submit an offer, I'm gonna need that information to submit it along with the offer. And then you can start searching for property. But our next class is gonna be zip forms, I believe. And then the class after that is working with the buyer in the purchase process. And yes, either one or the other, but those two are the two classes coming up. And then we're gonna talk about all that.
Mhm.
Do you have a minute to talk to me about my lock that I have to go get it?
Let me exit this.
I have to go get it.